Hi friends, this is Nirmal Patel from Akshar Education, and in this video we'll be learning 4 wonderful questions, word problems in which GST is involved. So let's get started with the first question. So first question and second question, here we are going to work out the price before GST. How can we find out the price after GST? So we're going to understand one thing, guys. In Australia, GST is 10%. So here it is given GST is 10%. Here also it is given GST is 10%. So my original price is 100%. Then I go to plus 10% for the GST, which is 110%. So 110%, if I change that into decimal, that's going to be 1.1. Because I'm going to divide by 100. So 1.1 is going to be my magical number. So whenever I'll be finding out the price after GST, then I'm going to multiply original price by 1.1. And if I'm finding out the price before GST, then I'll be reversing the process and I'll be dividing by 1.1. Guys, please repeat with me. This is very, very important. If you're finding out the price after GST, multiply by 1.1. And if you're finding out the price before GST, divide by 1.1. I hope you all are clear, yeah? So let's get started with the first question. A bicycle costs $240. So $240 is the price. I'll be underlining that. If the GST rate is 10%, so 10% that's normal in Australia, how much will be the bicycle cost after adding GST? So they want price after GST, guys. So whenever they want the price after GST, I need to multiply by 1.1. So my original cost is $240. And if I want to find out the price after GST, I'll be simply multiplying that by 1.1. Now, if I want to get rid of that decimal, what can I do is, I can just write down that 1.1 as 11 divided by 10. Is it not, guys? Yeah. I can also write down that as a fraction. That's quite easy. And then back zeros, I can cut it. So my answer is going to be 24 times 11. Guys, I'm going to show you a really, really cool trick which you will love it. Whenever you're multiplying anything by 11, like let us say 24 times 11, the best thing to do is these 2 and 4, write down them separately with a little bit of a space in between. When you're multiplying by 11, 2 and 4 with some space. And in that space, what you're going to write down is 2 plus 4. 2 plus 4 is 6. So that's what you're going to write down here. And that is your answer. Is it not cool, guys? Yeah. So directly you can work it out. 24 times 11. So you can do like 2 here, 4 here. In the middle, 2 plus 4 is 6. So $264 will be the price after GST. And that is the answer of my first question. Now my second question is, if a video game costs $330 including GST. So this price already is including GST. That's something we got to note it down. What is the original price before GST is added? GST is 10%. So I'm going to find out the price before GST. Whenever I want to find out the price before GST, I go to divide by 1.1. So my price is 330. I want to find out the price before GST. So I'll be dividing by 1.1. Is that good, guys? Yeah. Now, decimal is not something good to work with. So what we can do is, we can multiply here 10 and we can do the same on the top. So that we can get rid of this decimal, which is going to give us 330 times 10 over 1.1 times 10 is going to be 11. Now I can work it out, guys. 11 3s are 33. So that's 3s are. And there is a 0 at the end. So that's going to be 30. So 30 times 10, which is going to be $300. So the price of video game before GST is $300. Don't forget, guys, One golden principle. If you now find out the price after GST, multiply by 1.1. And if you now find out the price before GST, you're going to divide by 1.1. That is the key.